What's up, Buttercup? Welcome back to my channel. Today's book review is the 6-course dinner book tag, and thank you for creating this tag and tagging me, Dylan Morris. Go check out his channel down below. This is very extensive. I thought I loved food, but this is like a very intense foodie experience. So let's jump right into the first question, which is, it's French, isn't it? Hors d'oeuvre. I looked up, I swear, I looked up how to pronounce it and I was studying it for 5 minutes straight. Yeah, okay. I'm not good at languages, especially French, but that word is French for outside of work. Typically a small dish served at the beginning of the meal, depending on the event, served while guests are mingling. List some characters you find to be charming or witty, then list some of your favorite finger foods. Now, I'm going to go with Emily Wilde and Wendell, Taryn the Wanderer, Fleur de Flamme, Gurgi, Arthur Parnassus, Hannibal Lecter, Iago Wick, and Dante Lovelace. Yes, that's a bunch of names that I threw at you, but they're all just really cute and sarcastic and funny. Now, regarding finger foods, chips and guacamole, and pairing a drink with it, I'm gonna go with sangria with either raspberries or blackberries. Course number 2, soup. A usually warm dish served in a broth. What's your go-to cozy comfort read, and list some of your favorite soups and stews. I don't reread books, so I don't have a list of comfort books, though I know nearly every book by Morgan Llewellyn is going to be great, so I don't have to worry that it's not going to be a great read, except maybe 2. And she's written so many books, 2 out of 30. Fantastic odds. I loved a classic chicken noodle soup and beef stew, and chili with beans. Yes, that might be inflammatory, but I just want as much stuff in a stew as possible. And then I'm going to pair a soup with Olipop's lemon lime soda. I love Olipop. I'm obsessed, actually. Course 3. Appetizer, a small dish or drink taken before the main course of a meal to stimulate one's appetite. And I'm just gonna say I'm already full at this point in the dinner process, but that's fine. List some of your favorite poems and short stories, then list your favorite snacks. I love Edgar Allan Poe's short stories, I love Shakespeare's sonnets, and I love the poem Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night by Dylan Thomas. Now for favorite snacks, I'm gonna go with mango. I love most berries, especially blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. Potato chips once in a blue moon. And my drink of choice would be, again, Olipop, but strawberry vanilla. Course 4. Salad, a cold dish of various mixtures of raw or cooked veggies, usually seasoned with oil or vinegar. List some of your favorite fictional regions, environments, and what's your favorite vegetable and how do you like it prepared. I really love anything regarding the other world, namely where all the magical beings live and humans rarely go to. I often eat lots of arugula, spinach, kale, and zucchini. I prefer them all to be raw, but sometimes I'll bake the zucchini. And I'm going to be boring and say water for my drink pairing. Course 5, the main course, the centerpiece of your meal, and typically the course that the rest of the meal is planned around. List some of your favorite protagonists and your all-time favorite food. I love Emily Wilde and Wendell. I love Finn McCool, Cuchulainn, Romeo, and Juliet, even though they're young, dumb, and we're full of, you know what I mean. Yes, you do. And I also really enjoy Hamlet as well, and I love Alana the Lioness, and that's a middle grade high fantasy series that I grew up reading. Fantastic. My favorite food is pizza, even though it makes me sick. It's just is what it is. I'm sensitive to eggs, wheat, and cow's milk, but sometimes you just need pizza. And I'm pairing a mint mojito to the main course dish because yes, no explanation needed. Course 6, dessert. A sweet course eaten at the end of the meal. List some of your favorite happy endings in books, then some of your favorite desserts. I laughed at the ending of Dead Inside by Chandler Morrison. It's a satirical splatterpunk novel, not for the faint of heart. I actually don't recommend it to 95% of people that I know because it's really messed up. Okay, and that's putting it lightly. Yeah, but I enjoyed in a weird way Dead Inside. And though it was a tad bit drawn out, I enjoyed the inheritance cycle ending as a teenager, written by Christopher Paolini. Sociopath, a memoir by Patrick Gagney, was solid, and I look forward to the research on sociopaths she's done. And I had such cute feelings when I read the epilogue of the Chronicles of Pryden, very lovely after 5 books of the hero's struggle. Now, sweets are hard for me because I can't have 90% of them due to my food sensitivities that I mentioned a minute or two ago, but I'll get sick for cheesecake and key lime pie. And I'm going to choose coffee for the drink of choice because it must go somewhere, and it's kind of desserty. I mean, that depends on the coffee and how you make it. I comprende, yes, but how I make it, it's kind of desserty. I drink coffee every single day, sometimes multiple times a day, and it's just part of my wake up morning routine. Number 7, it's a course. It's a family meal. A meal prepared by the kitchen staff for the front and back of the house once everyone's been served. So I'm going to shout out Jen, Mark, and Alan. Thank you so much for watching the 6-course dinner book tag. I will see you in the next video. Read, write, do whatever you need to do for self-care. Bye.